Today our lesson is titled Counting Outcomes. So there's one main point. It is called the fundamental counting principle. Basically, if there's an event that can happen X number of ways, and another event can happen Y number of ways, then there are X, Y outcomes. That means X times Y outcomes. So just a quick little example. If you have 4 shirts and then you have 3 pants, I want to know how many different options you're going to have. So by doing this, if we do this thing called a tree diagram, if we have 4 shirts, if we have 1 shirt here, 2, 3, 4. So these are the 4 different types of shirts that we have. So we have a black shirt, we have a red shirt, we have a blue shirt, and we have a white shirt. So these are the 4 options that we have. Now we have 3 pants. Now with each thing, you can choose a black shirt, and you have 3 different types of pants that go along with it. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So these are the 3 options that you have. So you have shorts, then we have long pants, then we have jeans. So we have shorts, long pants, jeans, shorts, long pants, jeans, shorts, long pants, or jeans. So now how many options were there? There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So now there are 12 different options of what you can wear. What the fundamental counting principle says is if there are 4 ways and 3 ways, if you multiply them together, 4 times 3 is equal to 12 different outcomes. So all you have to do, multiply the different outcomes together to get the total number of outcomes that you're having. This right here is called a tree diagram, just because it kind of looks like a tree with all the different branches that are coming down onto it. So multiply however many options you have. So what I want you to do now, I want you to try this one yourself. Remember what the fundamental counting principle said? Multiply all the different options. So, how many different 1 cheese and 1 topping pizzas can be made? I want you to pause the video, try this one yourself, unpause it when you're ready to see what I've done. Okay, so we have 3 types of crust, 2 types of cheese, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different toppings. So we could do this. We could make a tree diagram out of it. So if we have the crust, we have 3 different types of crust, which is regular, thin, deep dish. From that, you have 2 different types of cheeses. You have the mozzarella and the 3 cheese, mozzarella and the 3 cheese, mozzarella and the 3 cheese. Then we have our toppings. There are 5 toppings that you can choose from. 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, if you do this takes a while. And it takes a while to start counting through every single one of these little options. Fundamental counting principle says all you have to do, multiply however many there are. So, how many crusts are there? There are 3 different types of crusts. How many different cheeses are there? There are 2 different types of cheeses. How many toppings are there? There are 5 different types of toppings. So if we do this, we have 3 times 2 times 5. So 3 times 2 is 6. 6 times 5 is equal to 30. So there are 30 different types of 1 cheese and 1 topping pizzas that can be made. Now we're going to be focusing on some probabilities. I have 2 different spinners here. I have a probability, or I have a spinner of black, red, and blue, and then I have another spinner of red and blue. What's going to happen? I'm going to spin the first spinner, then I'm going to spin the second spinner. What I want to do is I want to find the different probability of the first spinner landing on black and the second spinner landing on blue. To find the probability of this happening, all you have to do, find the probability of each outcome and multiply the fractions. So, what's the probability of this first one to land on black? So there are 3 different outcomes. So our total is going to be over 3. So this is 1/3. You have 1/3 of a chance that it's going to land on black. Now what's the probability of this landing on blue? Since this is split down the middle of red and blue, the probability of this blue happening is 1/2. Now what's the probability of it happening of black and blue? By doing this, all you have to do, multiply 1/3 and 1/2 together. By doing that, all you have to do, multiply straight across. 1 times 1 is 1. 3 times 2 is 6. So the probability of the first spinner hitting black, the second spinner hitting blue, is 1/6. Remember, find the probability of each one, then multiply the fractions. Quick time for review. Remember, we're talking about different outcomes. To figure out the possible outcomes, all you have to do, multiply all the possible outcomes. This is called the fundamental counting principle. If we're working with probabilities, first you need to find the fraction of each event that's going to happen, then multiply the fractions together. Remember, look down in the comments section if you need a couple more help. I'll attach some different videos for you. So let me know if you have any questions. I'm sure you all do great.